What do you get when you bring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt together into an action-packed romantic adventure? You get one of the best summer blockbusters that will be released in recent times that is going to blow everyone's mind away. That blockbuster being The Fall Guy. I was able to watch this movie due to my cinema class getting an exclusive class screening where I was able to get this cool Fall Guy t-shirt and this cool Fall Guy plastic cup. Neat, right? Anyway, in this reimagining of the 1980s TV series of the same name, the film follows an action choreographer named Colt Severs, who returns to his job after surviving a life-threatening accident, where he is now tasked to find the lead actor who has gone missing in order to save his ex-girlfriend's movie. See, this already sounds like a really interesting story. It's a very simple plot, of course, and the way the film executed this story was honestly pretty predictable, as you'll easily find out who are the antagonists of the film. But I think that's the charm of its execution. The film's story is mimicking classic 80s action film stories. The simplicity and obvious storytelling make the execution pretty entertaining nonetheless. It's predictable, but the way the film presents its story is very fun because there are some unpredictable moments that I genuinely did not expect to see. It's simple, yes, but that's the fun about it. The main focus of the story is the fun aspect of it. It's not trying to be serious or suspenseful. It's supposed to be energetic and fun. Each aspect of the story is filled with cheesy moments that really fit with the type of story it's telling. Again, it's not trying to be serious. Its main goal is to make the story fun for its viewers. The acting was fantastic. First off, Ryan Gosling absolutely killed the role he played. It's a character that is literally perfect for him. Even after seeing him as Ken in Barbie, this was a role he needed to play. His screen time was never boring. He was able to act in a way where you can see Cole's character with how heroic, badass, and dedicated he is throughout the film. His character is a ton of fun to see. He's not just some bounty hunter or a really famous person, he's just a normal guy working as a stunt choreographer who was led to go into this crazy and chaotic adventure. While I did enjoy Gosling's acting, Emily Blunt's role in the film was no joke. Absolutely incredible. She was the star of the film. I loved how she made her character to be so energetic, so charismatic, and so fast-paced. It makes her such a lovable character. Blunt was able to capture such a fun role. Comparing her role in Oppenheimer, it's literally the complete opposite. What's cool is that Blunt's inspiration for her role as Judy was inspired by Greta Gerwig and Barbie, and I can see some of the similarities, especially when it comes to the writing of the film. While Gosling did a great job with his role, I personally think Blunt did a fantastic job and stole the show. She did such a great job with her role, making her character to be so much fun to see in each scene. The writing is a ton of fun. It's the type of writing where you know it's not trying to take itself seriously. It's goofy, it's over the top, it's cheesy, and I mean super cheesy. Again, this film is trying to mimic the story of a classic 80s action film, and this type of writing fits so well with the story. It's cheesy with its romance, but very hilarious when it comes to the comedy. It's genuine when it comes to more heartfelt moments. The writing continues to make the film less boring. It keeps the interest of the audience going. And that's what I really enjoy about the writing. It's funny when it comes to the comedic aspect of the film, especially when it focuses more on the random parts of the comedy. And it's cheesy and heartwarming when it comes to the romance and heartfelt moments. It's overall great and it didn't disappoint, and it has some clever lines in some scenes. Now let me tell you the best thing about this movie. It's the chemistry between Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. Because holy shit, I find this chemistry to be one of the most perfect pairing of actors yet. Do you remember when they were on stage at the Oscars? That was just a taste of what they had to offer in their roles for the Fall Guy. Throughout the film, their cheeky and romantic banter between each other was so hilarious. The writing makes their chemistry so much better with how they were able to deliver these lines amazingly well. Along with how they acted, it made each scene between each other really entertaining to watch. You can easily just tell how much fun they had while making this. But the chemistry of these two actors worked well in this film because of the way they were able to execute the love story between Cole and Jodie. Their witty banter makes the relationship feel genuine. It's not something that's been written for the screen to satisfy audiences. The way it was written allows the audience to relate to these characters. Both the writing and its execution are how they were able to make this chemistry entertaining and hilarious to see unfold. And of course, the action sequences. The sequences are a ton of fun and feel extremely creative with how different each of them felt. But the cool thing about the action is the stunts. All the stunts you see in the film are practical, with the action sequences being highly choreographed. That alone shows the dedication they had to this film. Simply put, this film is a love letter to all the stunt choreographers out there. It's a film that showcases that even a simple practical stunt could leave such a longer lasting impact on a film. Each action scene is fun and exciting and creative with how they were able to pull off these stunts. Plus, stay tuned till the film's credits to see how dedicated the stunt crew were with each action sequence. What I genuinely love about this film was that this was basically a love letter to not only stunts and film production, but to classic 80s action films as a whole. It celebrates how special stunts can be to a film's production. It celebrates how dedicated directors are when it comes to making the film of their dreams. It celebrates how special action movies are when they are done right, combining itself with great comedy, awesome practical stunts, and writing that fits so well with its story. The Fall Guy delivers everything an action film needs to deliver. So far, The Fall Guy received very positive reviews from critics, praising the stunts, entertainment value, comedy, writing, and acting, specifically Gosling and Blunt. For me, I thought this film was a ton of fun. That's basically the best way to describe this film. It's fun, energetic, and simply entertaining to watch. The story is very simple and predictable, no doubt, but the way they executed this was still entertaining to watch. It leads to a very fun story that is full of fantastic acting, amazing stunt choreography, awesome action sequences, clever and cheeky writing, and most of all, a perfect chemistry between Gosling and Blunt. This is what a blockbuster should be: fun, entertaining, and exciting. The Fall Guy is a love letter to stunts and film production and classic action films. It succeeds in delivering one hell of a ride from start to finish. I'll give The Fall Guy an 8 out of 10. The Fall Guy will be released in theaters here in the US on May 3rd, so be sure to buy tickets for the film and give it a watch. Let me know what are your thoughts on the film when it releases.